Welcome back, brawlers. Today we're gonna be playing Korvold Fae-Cursed King. For 2 generic, 1 black, 1 red, and 1 green. We get a legendary Dragon Noble, 4/4 with flying. Whenever Korvold enters or attacks, sacrifice another permanent. And whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Korvold and draw a card. And the way we're gonna be trying to take advantage of that ability is by playing treasure tokens. That way we get a counter, we get a card, and we also get a mana by sacrificing them. Now, some of the cards that generate treasures are gonna be Diamond Pickaxe. It's an equipment for 1 red mana. Whenever equipped creature attacks, we get a treasure token. We have Sticky Fingers, which is similar except it's an aura, and when enchanted creature dies, we draw a card. We also have Strike It Rich, which essentially becomes draw a card, put a counter on Korvold, and for free since we get the mana back for the treasure. We're going to be playing Big Score, Unexpected Windfall, Magda, Brazen, Outlaw, which if we have 5 treasures, we can search our library for an artifact or a dragon. And usually those are going to be either Old Gnawbone, which is a 7/7 for 7 mana, and whenever we deal combat damage to a player, we make that many treasure tokens. Or the Great Change, whenever we cast a non-token creature, whenever a non-token creature enters, we put a +1 counter on it, draw a card. Or finally, Ziatora the Incinerator. She's another dragon, and at the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Ziatora deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and we make 3 treasure tokens. But the main ability of Ziatora is it's gonna make it so we can fling Korvold, who has probably grown very big at this point, right directly to our opponent's face. And to that end, we also have a copy of Casual's Fury, which is an instant speed fling, but also it's a land if we need to. And on the token synergy, we're gonna be playing Peregrine Took. So every time we make treasure tokens, we get a food as well. And we also have Wish Good Luck, which if we have Peregrine Took on play, is gonna make it so we get a food token in each of the 3 steps of Wish Good Luck, which are create a food, create a treasure, create a 2/3 vehicle with crew 1. And we have Pirate's Landing. Draw a card. If a mana from a treasure was spent to cast this card, seek a pirate instead. Now in this deck we only have 4 pirates, and they are Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer, Pitiless Plunderer, which allows us to create a treasure whenever a creature we control die. Doesn't matter if it's a token or not. We also have Crucius, Titan of the Waves. We can discard a card and create a treasure at the beginning of our end step, and we decide if we want to seek a card with greater mana value or with lesser mana value. And the final pirate is gonna be Breaches, so we can get a little bit of evasion, since whenever a pirate control attack, we can create a treasure, make it so that target creature cannot block this turn, or we get a impulse draw. But I usually tend to choose the target creature can block, so that we can get in if our opponent has flyers to block Korvold. And finally the usual ramp, which conveniently we can sacrifice Arboreal Grazer to Korvold, as well as Cameo of Bamboo Groves. And because this is a sacrifice deck, I couldn't not play Cauldron Familiar with Witch's Oven. And because we have a couple of dragons, Crux of Fate, which can wipe the board and leave all of our dragons alive. So that's the deck, and let's try to find out what the real treasure is. The balance scale. So this is the one that makes zombies. I remember you. And on the draw, but we have a turn 3 Braska. Okay, this might be better, but I don't want to sacrifice the pickaxe. But we'll see if we need. Okay, opponent Arboreal Grazers. Okay. Let's go sloth for sloth. Beast for beast. Yes, Stomping Ground. Brazen and Surveil. Okay, let's surveil to the grave. That one really hurt, but I think we need to keep hitting our lands. We have a land, so they're gonna eat it with their death right. Oh, I'm regretting the plunder, Moran. Place Devil. I guess we should sacrifice a creature, kill Devil. Sacrifice you. Then we're gonna Blood Crypt. Okay, they have Reanimate. Pickaxe and get 2 treasures. Get there for land, which they didn't play last turn. Okay, ripples on the undead, so they're gonna mill 3 each turn and maybe get one of them. One of the cards they mill back. In the meantime, we're gonna get Korvold. Opponent's gonna counter. No. Okay. Solves with the treasure. Khalni Garden. We get a plant. And we attack with the Facebreaker. If they they don't block, so that means we can play the party tree. aka the Crit Hinge, for just 2 green mana. And maybe equip the Diamond Pickaxe to the plant. Okay, alright. Opponent is gonna eat or our creature or our... Okay, they're on Devil. Okay. So they are not gonna reanimate. But they do get 3 lands, which means they can keep using the death right for mana. Sorry. They get the Swamp back. And now we're in Swamp card, which is gonna get another land. However, if I'm not mistaken, we have lethal now. So let's double attack, and we're gonna eat the plant. Okay, so they block, they're not dead yet. I also forgot about reach. Not the first time, not the last. So what we're going to do is make Dryads. 7 of them. Opponent is getting... Oh, they don't get anything. If they got their Tishan as Tidebinder, they could do some nasty stuff to Korvold. Okay. See, the good part is since we made our all Forest Dryad lands, Reverse Rebuke is not gonna send them back to our hand. Which I guess our opponent is not gonna like us blocking. Because then the survivor is not gonna survive. Molten Collapse. Okay, so let's think about our turn. We're gonna name Dragon with the Cavern of Souls. We have 10 mana. So not much we can do. We can play our commander. And I guess we have to eat a land since we did that. Okay, we can tap or try it. Okay. I mean, it's a land either way. And we drew Strike It Reach, which means it's a free. 6. Okay, so we're gonna pay 3. And now auto tapper tap. Okay, we only had 2 red mana, but still, this could have been the red mana. And now we pass the turn. Yeah, tackle. And we're gonna discard the Fable since it's a little bit slow now. It's great on turn 3, but now it's not gonna do what we want. Molten Collapse is a non-creature, non-land with mana value 1 or less, so cannot hit Ripples of the Undead or Deathray Shaman. I mean, it can kill destroy a creature, so it can kill the Shaman, but not with the second ability, which we can trigger because of our treasures. An opponent might concede. They rage quit. Okay, they are still here. And they get Kishla Trollers, which means they're gonna get either Simic Charm or Reverse Rebuke. Let's see. Return a creature, so yeah, I'm thinking they're gonna get the charm. But they... Okay, maybe they can play? Did they play Alan this turn? Okay, they take the rebuke. Okay, so they are dead because we have Ziatora, which they didn't know about. Okay, yeah, they got it. Good game. Against Hamza. The big question is, Do we want a Grazer, Halfling, or Ragavan? So many choices. I'm thinking Grazer. Into Ragavan next turn. Maybe Dash Ragavan. Peregrine Took. Okay. Opponent surveils to the top. Oof. That I like to see. Let's find out what they have. And it's a rampant growth. We'll take it. Another black mana. I mean, I meant to grab a mountain, but it's fine. Fanatic of Rona, so we're not able to Ragavan again. Let's take Double Forest. Play that one, get a half. And let's keep Ragavan on hand. Maybe I should have played it so we can sack it to Korvold. When I play Sidecut Cub and 2 lands, which means it gets, 2 counters, but we're gonna use you for red mana. Black, green, green, green. Gonna sack the Grazer. Okay. We get a Khalni Garden. And since we have 3 cards in our graveyard, we can beat the cycle for just 2 mana. Your opponent is weird trying to remove their commander in some manner, but okay, they played the Guitar Monster. We might wanna kill that instead. Or should we actually keep the cup? Nah, the monster is better. Exile 3 cards from our graveyard. Yeah, that's a big cut. Shambling Cast. So let's play Peregrine first. That way we get the treasure from it. Get a food as well. I'm thinking we eat the food. Sack the treasure. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the best. Can we play Boseiju? Okay. Not the best sequence, but we're not dead yet. Okay, Cavern Warrior. Although maybe they should have played their commander first so they can get the landfall trigger. Opponent gets in with their cup. We get a land. A fetch land that is. Which means yeah, we need the red mana. Now we destroy the cup. And if our opponent chooses to not block, then we're gonna Castle Fury. Okay, nice. Tireless Tracker, which means we still have our lands are gonna get us value. Okay, yeah, smart. So now we pass. Now they don't have trample, so they're not really threatening lethal to us, but they're gonna get some value out of the Is this a sorcery speed? No. So we're gonna block it. Plant, okay. Llanowar Elves. Okay, they're gonna sack the token. And the land they get enters tapped. They get one of the Capena sacklands, so they get double triggers for their commander. And let's see if they can reach in either of them. Ashaya. So I think that means if they, yeah, they're gonna be getting all of their lands out of their deck, all of their creatures rather. They got kinda lucky by turning Ashaya so early. Let's outpass the turn. What's the point of outpassing if you're still gonna ask me? 60. So they might, since they might have reach, we're gonna need to try to get Korvold to 17 power. It seems like that's it. 42 power Ashaya. Not too shabby. Okay. We got a stimulus package, so that means we're gonna be able to win, probably. So we sack food to Golden Familiar. We're gonna put sticky fingers on Korvold. Get a land, we're gonna get a treasure and another food. Let's keep cracking stuff. Okay. Pitiless Plunderer. And we're gonna go to combat, hit our opponent. We're gonna sack the Golden Familiar. And that's lethal on our opponent. Which means they're gonna flip something in before blockers. Okay, response. Target you, sacrifice their commander. Okay, good game, opponent. See, sometimes you gotta stick it through whole I get all my creatures from my deck combo, because you might still have the win. That was a good game. Against Scottish. Okay. Ragavan, I'm counting on you. Save the day. Opponent has Thoughtseize, okay. Hey, they took Peregrine. Yeah, you probably should, opponent. We're gonna play Llanowar Elves and strike it rich. And this turn we're gonna play Cavern, play Korvold, and maybe that's enough for a concession. Blade of the Oni. We could also just kill their blade. Let's get our commander. That's the name of the game after all. Getting with Ragavan, opponent blocks. Brisley Bill. And a regular land, okay. Let's make some mana. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a Number. With good swarm, so maybe we are gonna hold off and play the Lotus Field. Double lands. Do we want to play Pirate's Landing? Let's eat the treasure. No. Yep. And we have 5 mana, so maybe we're gonna Crux of Fate. Or let's see if I would draw another land. Okay, opponent kills our commander. No. Unfortunate. Okay. We're gonna make 3 forests. And hopefully next turn we can. I mean, it would have been better if we did it last turn. If we Casualties of War, Bill, Binding, and a land. But as it stands. Okay. Almost played Crux of Fate. Mistake. Creature enchantment land. Creature enchantment. And do we want to block this? Yes, we do. Hallmark Siege, they're gonna make their, they choose absence, so whenever they attack, they put a counter on Cortis. So I guess we just have, oh, and it gets Menace. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's see what they get. Okay, they only got Shambling Gust, 2 lands. Although we kind of wanted lands. Okay, now let's play Scutsar with creature mana. Okay, open wash away. Okay, Ziatora. Okay, let's learn that one habit. Zero creatures. 0. And we're gonna eat Awaken the Woods. So we're gonna take 3, hopefully, maybe no more than 4. And our opponent is gonna get Ziatora, which they're not gonna be able to cast. Opponent mills Fell the Profane. Land and explore, okay. And birds. Okay, it seems like we're in a good shape now. We play Korvold, can be countered. And we're gonna eat that Riot. Yeah, getting rid of their siege was key. We're gonna call Steel Heart on red. And we're gonna keep one Dryad like that. Okay, they're gonna kill Korvold. Probably with binding. We need to block. Go down to 2. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're gonna lose this one. Let's go with Pirates Landing. That's not what we wanted to see. Good game. Yeah, that Nashi came in clutch for our opponent. Otherwise we were stabilizing. Okay. About the balance scale. Since we drew Dragavan, we're gonna play this hand. Okay, they got it down. Good luck. Okay, there's no good luck. Emote. We can't play our commanders, so we're gonna pass. With Terrasonder open. Okay, opponent Uros. And I guess Korvold is gonna eat a bike. Yum 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 yum. Dragon eat bike. Not the food, the bike. Not on crew. I want. So maybe they have no fatal push doesn't do it because it's 5. Okay. Maybe they had wash away. Maybe they had nothing. Peter Triumph. That sucks. And Overlord. They get back an Elves or yeah, since they can cast Turo. Devil. And Llanowar Elves. Actually, I think we can try to get away with this. Oh, make a treasure. Okay, they don't bite. So let's excite Devil. Play a land. Okay, opponent is gonna throw. Okay, we are barrel cruising. Playing barrel cruiser magic. A big thing against another big thing. Lord is ticking down. I'm gonna play Old Gnawbone. It's a dragon opponent. An attack, and Unu cannot block. We're gonna end the turn. And let's see if we get to untap with Old Gnawbone. Because if we do, then we're gonna attack with it. Get all the treasures for Korvold to eat. Okay, we don't untap with it. Yeah, but at least they don't get it. They basically turn it into a Storm Drake. Which is gonna get eaten by Korvold. Okay, opponent plays Devil. We're gonna eat the food. Or the Drake. Pirate's Landing. Okay. We get Cruise, yes. Should we make another treasure? Or... yeah. Okay. I guess we play Banditry X1. We got Devil and the Elves. Korvold becomes 8/8. We drew Casualties of War, which can take care of the Overlord, Uro, and one of our opponent's lands. Yeah, not so big now, Uro. Oh, okay. Opponent concedes. I mean, they did their attack. I mean, okay. Against Miriam, so they're gonna have dragons and we're gonna have dragons. Fraser. Okay. Gonna surveil that to the grave. And we're gonna trade the Kami for 2 forests. Gonna play Sarkhan, Dragon Ascendant. I'm thinking we sacrifice a forest. And then we sacrifice the Grazer to Flare of Cultivation. We're gonna get another black and yeah, black and black. Oops, we go to discard. I guess we discard the Plunderer. Okay, opponent plays Miriam. Yeah, I guess we have to kill her. It's worth 2. Okay. And we forage. Signing you, and you. Pact of Negation. Alright. So that's gonna be our opponent's next turn, paying for the pact. Unless they have a stifle or something. No. Okay. Pact and play a land. So now we get Binding the Old Gods. We pay for it. And we eat the Binding. Let's play Diamond Pickaxe. Okay, we have Wish Good Luck. And next turn we're gonna finally start playing, getting good Swarm tokens. Rapacious Dragon, make 2 tokens. So expect that Windfall, discard Fuel Tank Beaster. Let's throw it Korvold. Okay, wish good luck and just stay on defense. Yeah, depending on what player opponent has. Ooh, they're gonna bounce Korvold and Sculpture. It's big score. Okay, that's not good enough. We're gonna concede. Good game. Against Tiamat, so we're gonna be wanting to kill them fast. And this seems okay, but not great for that. We're gonna be in banditry. And let's hope our opponent doesn't have ram for the first couple of turns. Okay, next turn we're gonna get Crucias. And I'm thinking we go Expedient on Sheoldred's Edict. Alright. So we have mana for big score. One and swords. Crucias. Let's pass. We're gonna big score on the end step. Maybe get the removal out of the way. The counter spell rather. Okay. So let's get a land and sacrifice the treasure to Korvold. Opponent kept on top, so maybe removal, or maybe they need another land. Okay, no, it's definitely something they're gonna play. Dragon's Fire with Old Gnawbone. Okay. Okay, we're gonna unexpected Windfall, discarding Witch's Oven. We were trying to get a land. Okay, let's send another dragon to the graveyard. Good Swarm. Okay, they wash it away. Get a Tireless Provisioner, but it's gonna transform the Rascanta. We're gonna get a food. Gonna eat the food. Opponent seems to be playing Tiamat Control. 3 counter spells, 2 removals. And they have a bunch of dragons, but they can't seem to cast them. And maybe they rage quit on us. Okay, they are still here. Maybe they had something to do. Sarkhan Fireblood.
Come to me.
Add 2 mana to cast dragons. Lumbine Regent. And let's destroy Sarkhan.
I am only human.
I'm gonna play Yawgmoth. We can't play Yawgmoth. Okay. Guess I should have foraged the food. Right. Malakut recovery for wash away. Decline. And make treasure. Yawgmoth. You're gonna wash it away. Which means we're probably gonna get Korvold next turn. Dragon's Horde. Okay. So opponent is gonna have them and Edict also next turn. And let's give them a treasure just to be safe. Opponent uses Ascanta's ability. And they found nothing. Maybe they had some moment dragons, which don't count for Ascanta. Treasure. Sack the land, draw a card. Get a forest. Get a treasure. We're gonna cast our Signet with our treasure mana, or maybe cast Black Market Connections. Let's add a red for maybe sticky fingers. And the connections. And now what are you gonna do, opponent? You can try to find a Wrath with your Ascanta. Okay, but obviously the name of the game, you play your commander. Get a bunch of triggers. So we need to make Korvold a 17 for a straight up Ziatora win. Okay, that might be possible. What's the combo with Blade Wing? I don't remember. Yes. We're on that. Gonna take 3. Okay. Gonna equip Korvold. It's a 12/12, so even if they double block, they are gonna die. And we're gonna deal 3 damage from the Plunderer. Okay. Let's play a land, get a treasure, and see what the treasure gives us. Another land. Okay, maybe that's enough. Right, we get yet another treasure from Sticky Fingers. And no, it wasn't a JoJo's reference. Or was it? Okay. Ooh, sorry, opponent. Okay, so yeah, we still had enough even if they did block. Good game, opponent. Sting to your face.